Hello everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Velmore. Today is the penultimate recipe from Hero's Feast. And it is exactly what you expect when you think of Dwarven food. It is meat, it is potatoes, it is cabbage, and preferably it is served with a large stein of ale. And it's a Dwarven favorite, as well as a favorite of mine and a lot of people of Irish descent, especially here in the US. This is corned beef and cabbage. Let's get started. So for this recipe, I'm going to chop up some celery and carrots. I'm going to quarter the onion. I'm going to cut the cabbage into wedges, and I'm going to crush some garlic. Now to get everything ready to put into the oven, I'm going to start with some pickling spice, which is a combination of about 8 different spices. And next I'm going to add in my carrots, garlic, celery, and the onion. And it's not in the cookbook, but the final thing I'm going to add are the carrot tops from my carrot. They didn't put it in the cookbook, but I think it's a good addition. If you bought carrots or have carrots that already had the tops, it makes sense. You may not want to waste those. And if you've never eaten them, they have a bit of a peppery flavor, but it's very mild. Like they don't have a lot of flavor to them at all. Now on that, I'm going to put in my corned beef. Now I'm going to put in some chicken broth. And then I'm going to put in just enough water to cover everything. And then I'm going to cover it and cook it in the oven for about 4 hours. So after the corned beef finished, I took it out and I'm letting it rest for a few minutes. In the meantime, I strained out the solids from the liquid that was in there and I separated the fat. I returned the liquid into the pan and now I'm going to add in potatoes. And then I'm going to bring these up to a simmer and let the potatoes soften. And now that those have softened up quite a bit, I am going to add in the cabbage. And I'm going to maneuver it around so it gets into the liquid. And now I'm just going to let that cook for about 15 minutes. So this is exactly what you expect it to be. The meat was salty and rich and just so tender that it fell apart in my mouth. And there was also a nice flavor from the allspice and nutmeg, a very warm sensation, which is great because it is frigid today in Pittsburgh. And the potatoes were nice and soft, and the cabbage had a little bit of crunch, just how I like it. And the book says that the dwarves like to sprinkle a little bit of vinegar on this, or you can put it on the side. So I sprinkled on some sherry vinegar, and the acid really helped balance out those flavors of the rich and salty. I hope you enjoyed. You can follow me on Instagram or Twitter at chef_Velmore. The links will be in the description of the video. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and come on back next week as I take on the final recipe from Hero's Feast.